In motocross, the only thing that's certain is that there are no certainties. Tracks change, weather shifts, and sometimes the biggest challenge is the one you never saw coming. High Point Raceway is a perfect example of that. Tucked deep in the hills of Mount Morris, Pennsylvania, it's just miles from the West Virginia line. For nearly 5 decades, High Point has pushed riders to their limits and beyond. The track is built by the land, not by design. Natural elevation, off cambers that pull you the wrong way, and uphill drags that leave your legs burning, and ruts, the kind that get deeper with every lap. High Point is constantly evolving. What worked in the morning practice won't work by the second moto. It rewards riders who adapt and punishes those who don't. But it's not just the dirt that defines this place. It's the crowd stretched across the hillside. It's the smell of race gas hanging in the humid air, and the roar that erupts when a local favorite takes the lead. High Point doesn't hand out easy wins. It doesn't care about expectations or forecasts or the past results. It takes, it tests. And if you want something here, you're gonna have to earn it.
Not a paid actor.
I'll let you get settled. How's it sound? You think? Good spot? All right, morning of round 3 out here at redo that. Morning of round 4 out here at High Point. We dodged most of the rain, so a little bit of water last night, but not too much, so the track should be all time. Joe went out there and scoped it out for me. He said the outsides are looking dusty, which is a good sign. So just gonna go out there, try to get a good time in, learn the track. I think we're running the same suspension we did last weekend, so I should already be pretty comfortable with the bike. And it's gonna be a good day.
First practice, it was all right. Sitting 25th, not the best, but neither one of my fast laps felt the best. So looking to improve this next one, and I would like to be closer to the around 20th or definitely in the teens. So let's do it. Yeah, we're gonna raise the rear a little bit. I thought it was gonna be a little deeper out there, so I was like, we'll squat the rear a little bit, kind of tomahawk styles, but it actually shaped up to be quite opposite. There's a lot of flat corners that I kind of need a little bit more front end traction, so we're gonna raise the rear back up, and hopefully that's the ticket to going faster. No, I'm just kidding. I just got to get out of my head and just go for it.
All wrapped up with first qualifying. A little trials and tribulations going. I had some electronic issues possibly. The bike basically past half throttle would fall on its face, so I wasn't able to get a good time in. I did what I could with half throttle, kind of scrubbing jumps and trying not to go too high, trying to stay safe. And it's a little deep out there, so it was kind of tough with only having half the bike to work with. So Joe's busting his butt to try to get it fixed up for the second qualifying, and hopefully I can go out there and throw it down.
multiple world championships have brought. And how about Eli? I think we're going to see that we're going to have to intervene just a little bit today. We may, as a matter of fact. Eli Tomac makes his way across the finish line, throttles back just a bit, looks back, so giving up an opportunity. 2:54 to go. He's going to make his way back to the finish line.
Now we're getting ready, Freddie? Yeah. So we're here at round 4 in High Point, Pennsylvania, and this is our 5th, maybe 6th week on the road. Me and Drew have been traveling. The guys have been flying in and out. So now we're really getting into the heart of pro motocross and all the trials and tribulations. We had a little setback driving from Colorado to here. The axles on the rig gave out, so me and Drew were stuck in a parking lot for about 2 days. Got them all fixed up. Actually made it here on time. Since then, you know, it's been good. I think the road wears on some people. You start spending a lot of time with everybody and you see true colors. And when you have 10, 15 people in the pits, not everybody's personalities really go together. So we're starting to, you know, see the ins and outs and maybe make corrections. This is our first time around, so I didn't think we'd nail it right off the bat. So we're gonna go back to New York, go back to the shop, have a little meeting, sit down, go over everybody's concerns, because everybody's got a little something, and we'll address all of them. And aside from that, the guys and the bikes have been good. Like we had a little mishap for first qualifying for Derek with the bike. Not a big deal, got all straightened out. But other than that, man, like we've been good, we've been healthy. Like we're moving forward, we're scoring points. I couldn't be happier, honestly. So all that other little stuff is just little stuff. Like it's no big deal. Like we're getting noticed. I think having Clint on board with suspension. Last week when we were leaving Colorado, Star Racing kind of cornered him, and he's got parts that Star wants. And Clint holds his ground, and they think they're going to bully him and just take his parts, and it's not true. So Star Racing knows who we are, and we have some stuff that everybody wants. So we're going to get our guys on the really good stuff, and we're going to make a difference, and we're going to get out front, and we're going to get noticed, and then we're on the map. So honestly, I couldn't be happier. Everything is good. I'm ready to go back to New York and regroup and iron some shit out and then get back on the road. I enjoy being on the road. Like I've always wanted to travel. I just never thought it would be like in this manner. Like I thought, yeah, you get an RV, you go to California, you stop and you ride here and there, but this is like, in a million years, I would have never thought this was my destiny. So, rock and roll.
Camera crew, evaluating pictures, videos, seeing some fire shots, but qualifying 2 went better. I think I was 20th, around that, but times were a bit faster in the first one, so ended up qualifying 25th overall. Not my best, but not my worst this year, so we'll take it, and now let's try to get 2 good starts in the motos and get some more points.
right when you were hitting a lap. On the outside down in the tree?
Yeah, I was trying to go inside the rut to stay out of the way, and it just fucking
For being a mud race, I didn't really
There was one
Go, baby.
huge puddle big on the track. Did you see it?
All right, so this is the end of round 4 in High Point. So we had a little red flag for rain. I think the guys had fun. Finishes weren't great, but everybody came home in one piece, and everybody's healthy. And stuff like this kind of brings everybody together, lifts their spirits. It's just rain, it's just water. I think we're all good.
all wrapped up here at High Point, round 4. Not a whole lot of positives from my end, but one positive is we came out healthy, and I feel like we learned a ton. So results weren't exactly what we'd hoped. I'm not big on excuses, but we're just gonna work to be better next time. So we got a weekend off. We're gonna grind it out before Southwick. We're gonna work on the bike setup, get used to riding that sand out at Club MX, and hopefully come into Southwick swinging. So looking forward for the rest of the season, and that's a wrap on High Point.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, I was just waiting for that. I was just waiting for the the go ahead. So we checked in after Moto 1, right?
Yeah.
Decent little comeback, but Moto 2, I got the start that I was pretty much wishing for. A good start. I don't know exactly where I was at. Up there, well inside the top 20, and the rain came. A little bike, a little mechanical, like nothing much, but yeah, just not the best moto. Just rode it in for 35th. But next, what was it, in 2 weeks, Southwick, we will do way better. I kind of figured something a little bit out on that last start. Little RPM kind of adjustment, and it worked. So I'm excited for Southwick. I really like racing in the sand. So we'll see you in 2 weeks.